Hello and welcome to Nickwit. I'm your host, Nick. We're on episode 6, and this week we're talking about Chief Wahoo of the Cleveland Indians. That's right, this episode's going to get a little racist, which is a touchy subject, much like a textbook for child molesters. The Cleveland Indians announced this week that they'll be removing Chief Wahoo as their mascot. This upsets a lot of fans, and it's understandable because the logo they have to go back to is an ugly red block letter C. The same red C any child under the age of 5 can make in MS Paint in under 5 minutes. Here I made it in 10 minutes and I'm a grown man. See? They're almost virtually identical. Protesters have been demonstrating outside of Cleveland Stadium and Jacobs Field since 1973. And for 45 years, the protesters have never been given a warm welcome by fans who attract a certain type of people.
You think this one's okay?
Not really, no.
Then
But
why is this one okay?
there's nothing wrong with that one.
I think you guys need to get jobs. It's not racist. This has nothing to do with racism, prejudice at all, my man.
None of you are Native American, so you shouldn't have any opinion.
Have it designed. What's so wrong about it?
I want to support the cause for keeping the chief.
100 years plus! Change the name of your baseball team!
Big deal.
Democrat.
Go try. It's a caricature. Get over it. This is racist.
What's wrong with you people? Get a job!
They need a hobby like stringing beads.
The protesters know they are pond scum, right? I guess the pieces of shit won part of the debate, but they are still pond scum. I'm American Indian and I'm offended. These flesh-wasting pieces of shit think they speak on my behalf. Bunch of pond scum. Hi, it's me, the U.S. government. With the passing of the Comment Removal Act of 1830, I'll be taking your comment and comments like it far away to a reservation so comments like mine can have a safe space to post. Many years from now, historians will call this the Trail of Tearful Comments, and people like me will slap your dumb face on a hat and sell it for $30. Now, before 1915, Cleveland was actually called the Cleveland Naps after their star player, Napoleon Lajoie. After Knapp's departure in 1915, Cleveland was struggling to find a name until they came across a Cleveland Spiders player by the name of Louis Sockalexis, a Native American from Maine. Legend has it that the Cleveland Naps changed their name to the Cleveland Indians because of Louis Sockalexis, even though Sockalexis never played for the Cleveland Indians. With the removal of the Chief Wahoo logo, fans of the Cleveland Indians are now worried the team is going to change their name. Some fans are already posting suggestions online. Unbelievable! Then remove the name Indians too! Call them the Cleveland Snowflakes! In the entire history of sports, no team has changed a controversial name into something a little more neutral. Or has there? In 1998, Eastern Michigan changed their name from the Huron to the Eagles. In 2014, the Bradley Braves changed their mascot to a gargoyle. In 1994, the Marquette Warriors changed their name to the Golden Eagles. In 1997, Miami of Ohio changed their team name from the Redskins to the Redhawks. In 1995, St. John's Redmond changed their name to the Red Storm. In 1974, the Dartmouth Indians changed their name to the Dartmouth Green.
So the Indians have deemed Chief Wahoo no longer appropriate for on-the-field use. Max, I'll start with you. How will the removing of the Wahoo logo affect other teams like the Washington Redskins or the Florida State Seminoles, for example?
I don't think it's really hurting nobody, except for the fans of those teams. I mean, heck, the Fighting Illini have done a pretty good job of letting some white kid from Naperville dance around in pajamas, doing gymnastics like it's some Indian war dance or something. I mean, I don't want to sound racist, but I like saying racist things. Makes me feel good about myself. So where does this leave us? Protesters want to get rid of the logo and the name because they believe both are offensive. Fans want to keep both because they've been the Indians as long as they've been alive. So who's wrong and who's right? Is it the protesters or the fans? It's neither. It's Christopher Columbus, that piece of shit. Weren't expecting that, were ya? In 1492, Christopher Columbus set sail for India, but where he winds up is America, where he runs into Native Americans, who he decides to call Indians because he's too proud to admit that he's wrong.
And here we are, 600 years later, still calling Native Americans Indians because one guy was a racist. Tune in next week where you can watch me shave my beard. Probably not, though.
Snowflakes. 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 Snow.